Basic types of sexuality.
Sexuality is a complex and diverse aspect of human identity. There are various types of sexuality, and it is important to recognize and respect the different experiences and identities of individuals. To understand that human sexuality is diverse and people's experiences and identities can be highly individual. People may use various terms and labels to describe their sexual orientation, and these labels can evolve over time as individuals better understand themselves and their feelings. 10 sexualities to know about. Bisexuality is a sexual orientation that encompasses the potential for sexual and romantic attraction to both males and females. It is important to recognize and respect the validity of bisexuality as a diverse and enriching aspect of human identity. Bisexual people have the capacity to form deep connection and meaningful relationships with individuals of any gender, and their experiences should be honored and celebrated. Homosexuality refers to a sexual orientation in which individuals are primarily or inclusively attracted to people of the same sex. In other words, homosexual individuals are emotionally and sexually attracted to members of their own gender. Heterosexuality is a sexual orientation characterized by romantic or sexual attraction to individuals of the opposite sex or gender. In other words, heterosexual individuals are primarily or inclusively attracted to people of a different gender. Pansexuality is a sexual orientation characterized by the potential for romantic or sexual attraction to individuals regardless of their gender or gender identity. People who identify as pansexual are typically attracted to individuals based on factors other than gender, such as personality, emotional connection, or physical attributes. Polysexuality. It is a sexual orientation in which individuals are attracted or can experience romantic or sexual attraction to multiple, but not necessarily all, gender identities. People who identify as polysexual may be attracted to individuals of different genders, which can include, but it's not limited to male, female, non-binary, genderqueer, gender fluid, and more. Sexuality is a sexual orientation characterized by a lack of very low levels of sexual attraction or interest in engaging in sexual activity with others. Asexual individuals may experience romantic attraction, emotional connections, and form meaningful relationships, but they do not typically experience sexual attraction or desire for sexual activity. Gray asexuality. It is often referred to as gray sexuality or gray asexuality, is a sexual orientation that falls on the asexuality spectrum. People who identify as gray sexuality may experience occasional or infrequent sexual attraction or either desire, but they do not experience it as frequently or intensely as allosexual individuals, those who experience sexual attraction regularly and typically. Sexual attraction only after forming a deep emotional or romantic connection with someone. The bisexual individuals typically experience sexual attraction based on physical appearance and encounters. Genosexuality. It is not widely recognized or common use term within the broader discussion of sexual orientation. It doesn't have a standard or widely accepted definition. However, the term appears to be a combination of gyno, which is related to women, or feminine qualities and sexuality, which generally pertains to an individual's sexual attraction or orientation. Fluid. This is a term refers to the fact that sexuality, sexual attraction, and sexual behavior can change over time and vary based on circumstances. There are some people may experience shifts in their sexuality, sexual attraction, or sexual behavior in different situations or throughout their lifetime. Sexual attraction. It refers to experiencing sexual desire or arousal in relation to another person or group of people. Sex favorable. On the spectrum of asexuality, sex favorable describes those who are asexual but can have favorable or positive feelings toward sex in certain situations. Sex indifferent. It is described those who are on the asexual spectrum and feel indifferent or neutral about sex or sexual behavior. Sexual orientation or sexuality. Sexual orientation or sexuality involves the way someone experiences sexual or romantic desire. The genders or sexes of the people they engage in sexual or romantic activity with, and the gender or sexes of the people they are attracted to. And it is important also to understand that sexuality is a spectrum instead of a series of mutually exclusive categories. Allosexual. Allosexual individuals typically feel sexual attraction toward other people and may want to have sex with a partner. They may also identify with other sexual orientation such as being gay, lesbian, or bisexual. Monosexual is an umbrella term encompassing all sexual orientation that feel romantic or sexual attraction toward only one gender. This includes heterosexuality, homosexuality, and lesbianism. Multisexual. It is a broad term that encompasses all sexual orientation in which people are attracted to more than one gender. There are some sexual orientation that fall under this term include bisexuality and omnisexuality, pansexuality, and omnisexuality. This sexual orientation refers to people who feel attraction toward people of all genders and sexes. Gender is not a factor in their sexual or romantic attraction. And lastly, scoliosexual. Scoliosexual individuals typically only feel attraction toward people who are non-binary. It is important to note that these are just some of the basic types of sexuality, and there are many more identities and experience within the spectrum of human sexuality. It is crucial to approach discussion about sexuality with respect, openness, and inclusivity.